most well-attended high school wrestling match in America that year. 3,500 fans packed Lafayette College, where Easton High School wrestled Phillipsburg. I was a junior on that team, wrestling 171 pounds. And it came down to my match. If I pinned my opponent, we had a chance to win, but if I didn't pin him and earn the 6 points for my team, we definitely lost. I was wrestling a young man with great heart, a lot of fight in him, and I had the good fortune of beating him 10-0 with only 10 seconds to go. But it wasn't going to be enough for the pin. So I tried a desperation move, and in there, something terrible happened. I rolled across my back, and my opponent stuck out his hand. I was stuck on my back. He squeezed with all of his might. 3,500 fans are now on their feet, all cheering, screaming, yelling. The ref was looking. I was holding my shoulder up with all my might. But it wasn't enough. And with just 3 seconds to go on the clock, I got pinned. My opponent jumped to his feet, and literally his team and fans rushed around him and raised him up. If I could have crawled under the mat that day as a 16-year-old athlete, I would have. I mean, I was crestfallen, heartbroken, distraught. I managed to my feet and shook his hand, looked him in the eye, and said, "Great job." But I was never so defeated emotionally as an athlete up until that point in time. Have you been there? Have you ever had that time in your life as an athlete when you were lower than you thought you would go? The answer is probably yes, and if you're in sports long enough, you will reach mountaintops, but you will also reach valleys. We can all relate to that. I can certainly relate to that as well. Interestingly, one of the things that helped me out of that valley was a great aunt of mine sent a card the next day encouraging me with my efforts, soothing me with my sorrow, and believing in me. A simple card from an aunt turned a valley experience back into a rally experience to get back out there. That's the power of encouragement for an individual when they're down. That's the beauty and the dangers of sports emotionally. That's why Mind of the Athlete exists, to help you through the good and the not so good times that ultimately are going to lead you to be a better person in sports and beyond.